are listening to the Get That Out of Your Mouth podcast.
Fucking.
I can't. Welcome to this week's episode of the Get That Out of Your Mouth podcast. I am Todd, and with me, as always, are the Chico and Harpo to my Groucho Marx, Dave and Jerry.
What's up?
Jerry is in a very rare form today. He is very giggly. Gentlemen, how we doing today?
After that comment,
I can't help it. It just
y'all missed
flows.
like comedy gold.
I'm sorry.
Jerry was on one.
Yeah.
So, all right. So today's episode is literally going to be
Got
completely
Bullshit of the
random.
week.
We are going to just talk and just bullshit and have a general conversation as any friends do. So, gentlemen, and I will always use that term very loosely with you guys. What's going on?
Not a whole lot. I mean,
Well, that makes for a great podcast.
well. I mean,
Excuse me.
I've already told you guys like the stuff going on with my the personal life, right? Like the whole dad, the car, that one car being on fire. We already discussed all the fun stuff right before the podcast.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean we can't discuss some more stuff.
Yeah, we got plenty of other stuff going on. We could just choose a random topic, pick something.
I mean, I got to get my car fixed. The water pump broke. I mean, luckily it's under warranty, so I'll be getting a rental car for the next few days.
Yeah, meanwhile, I gotta drop $1,200 to get my fucking car fixed.
Well, that's what happens when your car's out of warranty.
Oh, no, that piece I would have had to pay for anyway.
Fair enough.
Normal
fair
wear
enough.
and tear piece.
That's a normal wear and tear. It has to
That's
do with the
so
brakes, and that stuff falls on me regardless of warranties.
Oh yeah, fun
So-
time.
So dumb.
So,
Double down on the sadness.
yeah. So,
So, has
what,
anybody seen any good movies lately?
so I just watched the other day. What the fuck was it? Not necessarily movies. On Netflix, I watched this show. It's called In From the Cold. Dave, I think I might have told you about this.
I believe
Jerry,
you
I
did,
may
very
have.
briefly. I haven't checked it out yet.
For a second.
So In From the Cold, it's about this. It's about a woman who we find out that she used to be a Russian spy, and she left that life and kind of went AWOL from that whole life, and met a guy, got pregnant, got married, had a daughter, and has a family. And it starts off, she and her daughter are they got to Madrid. Her daughter is a figure skater, and she is on a U.S. figure skating team, and they are there for a figure skating competition. And while there, this woman gets roped back into the spy and killer lifestyle. And it's really, really cool, and takes place in Madrid. There's
it bad
flashbacks.
That my immediate thought is like the movie Equalizer, only with a female lead.
It reminds me, it's a lot like Equalizer mixed with
The movie
like
Taken?
Black Widow.
Oh.
Sort of mixed with Taken as well.
Yeah,
It's like a
Okay.
combination of the three.
Yeah,
'Cause-
like they had like a three-way love child, and
Yeah.
that's what came out. Yeah,
Because throughout the series, and it's a good show, I highly recommend it. Throughout the series, you see flashbacks of when she was, a younger girl, when she was in her 20s or late teens or whatever the case, and her feelings and her trepidations toward being this assassin and this spy, and how she has to battle her emotions to be to deal with this lifestyle. So it's really quite an interesting show. I would highly recommend it.
fair enough. I mean, I've been rewatching a few shows. Obviously, the classic Naruto on Netflix was one,
Of course,
but
of course. Some of that weeb shit.
Yep, weeb shit.
What the fuck is a weeb? You've said that word now like 17 times today.
How do I describe a weeb? You know what? Let me pull up like an actual.
You're gonna use the Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary. What is a weeb? Hey Siri, what is a weeb?
Or a weeaboo.
Weeaboo. Did you just call me a weeaboo?
That sounded
Right
mildly
here, right here.
racist.
Weeb or weeaboo?
Is a derisive term for a non-Japanese person who is so obsessed with Japanese culture that they wish they were actually Japanese.
I'm not at that level, but
Says the man who just ordered a Kirito shirt and a fucking Demon Slayer shirt.
along with a couple like exercise
Oh
like
yeah,
hoodies,
and the
athletic
and the teeny weeny tight legs.
Hey.
Yes, Dave felt the need to order off-brand. I'm assuming they're off-brand compression pants because these fucking skinny bastards get to wear compression pants. Meanwhile, they don't understand big people like myself and Jerry. Every pair of pants we own is fucking compression pants. You want to wear compression pants, gain about 200 pounds, and then come talk to me.
I mean, I gained 4. I lost 6 and gained 4
I'm about to
back.
kick him in the fucking face.
I'm about to kick him in the face and the dog. Listen, you know,
I'm closest to the door, so
how much do you want to bet that I can't catch you?
I'm fairly comfortable with
Fairly
that one.
confident?
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet that I could catch you, though.
I can almost guarantee you I can catch you before you'll get out that door.
Yep.
Not if I just blow through it.
You'll try. But if you don't want to break that door, since you don't own this house, you're gonna have to open the door first.
There's already a hole in the wall. The door's already broken. I've already put holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: he's gonna have to calculate in his brain getting to that doorknob and turning it, and that's when I'll strike. And in that time, I'll have already gotten him.
True. All right, so
we're not going to test this theory. Anyway,
Snake.
So
the other show that I was rewatching was Peaky Blinders.
For all this, I just jumped at him. He didn't see it coming.
You didn't really jump. Your arm moved.
See, he says that, but he still flinched, which means he didn't see it coming. It means he didn't see it coming. Is that better?
yes,
How about that?
yes,
Okay. Is this better?
no.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
All right. So anyway, so you said what was it?
Peaky Blinders.
I don't know what that
so
is.
it's like goes over a post World War One gang that's called the Peaky Blinders. It's where the show gets its name, and it's like this family, the Shelby family, right? So they start off as gangsters that have like the newspaper boy hats, and they sew razor blades to them, and that's because they do like criminal shit all the time. So like they would use their hats to fucking blind their enemies, and then they could fucking fuck them up. Yeah, cut off ears, that kind
What
of
is
shit.
this on?
Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah. And basically, so he starts off. The main character starts the family business with illegal betting. Like, so they have like a little house that are two like townhouses put together, and like the upstairs is like a bookie, illegal betting thing. So basically he's trying to build it up into a legit business, and then try to compete with like other like the Jewish people and the
Damn Jewish people.
Huh?
Shut
Well,
up, Todd.
well, Tom Hardy plays a Jewish man.
Shit, Tom Hardy's in this?
Tom Hardy's in this. Yeah, he's
All right,
he's
that
in
may have just
season
won me
2.
over.
Yeah, he plays a Jewish guy that makes a illegal business selling illegal rum. So he has like brown and clear rum.
Interesting.
And, yeah, dude, he's
Eddie, we need some of that illegal rum.
Yes.
Like a turd.
But yeah, so like, and it's Thomas.
need any of that illegal rum. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, to be fair, they've both the main character and Tom Hardy have worked in that series of movies.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same guy.
Okay, cool.
Him and Tom Hardy. What is it? I can't
Plays
remember.
Crane.
Crane
The guy
Murphy.
who plays Crane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember the actor's
I
name.
can't remember the actor's name offhand.
Something Murphy.
Something like that. He was
can't
also in the movie Red Eye,
Yes,
which was another good movie.
but I think this by far is one of the best roles he's ever played.
Okay.
And same one. So other than Taboo, I would say also Tom Hardy does one of the best performances I've ever seen him in. Don't get me wrong, Venom is was made for Tom Hardy too, but
Cillian Murphy.
yes, I knew it was starts with a C.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah.
Thank you, IMDb.
IMDb.
Also, unfortunately, not a sponsor.
That's also fair.
Maybe someday.
I don't think so. I don't think IMDb is.
If we can get
support a
IMDb
podcast,
as a sponsor,
that would be ridiculous.
IMDb is fan owned. It's not. I don't.
Yeah, but they don't do podcasts.
They don't do podcasts. They should.
To be fair, I restarted from episode 1. What was it? 2 days ago. I'm already on season 2, and I've already seen Tom Hardy in there.
Okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And yeah, so fucking good. I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but yeah, he also has to navigate with
Life as a teenager.
Winston Churchill, and politics are involved. Learning how.
When does this take place?
Right after World War One.
Oh, so it's between the wars. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's during the time that Hitler is in jail before, the Holocaust and all that. So that explains why Tom Hardy's character is, still around, being Jewish and making the rum
yeah.
and not being thrown into a camp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this podcast just got dark.
Well, you took it there,
Well,
man. You took it there hardcore.
We're going historical fiction,
Well,
so potentially historical nonfiction even.
Later on, you also hear eventually Tom Hardy encounters the Russians, right? So that
Giving away a lot of spoilers.
yeah, so many spoilers, but I'm not giving away what happens. What?
Spoilers. Our audience does not need spoilers.
Just watch the show. Just watch the show. Yeah,
Oh, man.
and
I gave a synopsis.
and not for anything. They also show how to do control a conversation. A lot of people on YouTube actually break down the scenes and how the characters try to manipulate one another, or kind of control through just the conversation and body language. It's really interesting. Highly recommend.
Okay. Jerry, what have you been watching?
Give me a second.
Okay, Jerry
Just
is
giving me
currently
the
trying
stare.
to stare down Dave.
It's fuck you for the spoilers, you son of a bitch.
Do not throw tape at him.
Fine.
All right, you
I
can throw
didn't.
tape at him.
And again, I didn't spoil
You
anything.
can throw a mini screwdriver at him.
No, I won't do that.
But yeah, a lot of it's based off of a true story. By the way.
Okay.
Nice. I actually just recently started watching a very, very old show at this point called Prison Break.
Oh, Prison
Came out
Break's
in
such a good show.
2005.
Yep. Such a good show. The two main guys were in the first season together of Legends of Tomorrow. And they were both in Flash as well. Continue, please.
It's okay.
They were in Flash.
Yeah, that's where they got pulled from. It was
yeah.
Leonard Snart and
Yeah.
Mick Rory.
Yeah. The Fire and the
Fire and
Ice.
Ice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fire and ice guns. Yeah.
Well, essentially, it's essentially a man purposely put himself in prison to break out his brother, who is sentenced to die in about a month. Mm-hmm. Or when it starts, it's like 3 months, but I'm already on episode 5, and it gets down to about a month.
Yep.
And this show is old. So if you haven't seen it, that's on you.
At this point, the show is probably about 16 or 17 years
It
old.
came out in 2005.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 2005.
17 years old. If you have not seen this, I highly recommend it. I'm already on episode 5, and it's phenomenal. Like, it's really cool about how, like, this is supposedly in like one of the most indomitable fortresses in terms of a prison that has ever existed. And yet this guy knows exactly what to do to systematically break down and escape.
Well, I don't know if I think they talk about it in the first episode or two. He tattooed the entire layout of the prison. Every possible escape route, he mapped it all out, and he tattooed his entire body with the map of the prison so that he can
not only the map, but like certain elements of how he
Right.
escapes. Like he put something on his wrist called cute poison, which actually was a what's it called? This is a specific term for a phrase or a cue that you specifically put inside your head so you can remember things easier.
mnemonic device.
Yeah, it's a mnemonic device which actually helps him remember the formula to create a corrosive element to break down concrete.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's fantastic.
It's really an ingenious show.
Like I thought it was really cool. Like the guy who does, I don't remember his name. But he was at one point a cellmate of the main character, and he's got some kind of issue. But he was able to see that on his tattoo there was a pattern. He started freaking out. It was phenomenal. It was like I was like every which way something keeps going wrong or going right. I can't wait to see what happens next.
I only made it through the first season. Binge watched the hell out of it. Absolutely loved it. But I just for some reason the second season I lost interest. But that's me. That's
I don't know how many seasons there are, so
I think there's 3.
Oh,
maybe more.
Should we discuss that if we know it? How many seasons?
yeah.
Naruto, obviously, there's like a shit ton, but
Oh, I thought
Peaky
we were
Blinders.
talking about like Prison Break.
well,
Somehow loop back to Peaky Blinders and
I
Dave
figured
just
we were
likes to talk.
Dave
I figured we
is really enthusiastic about Peaky
as soon as we just were discussing how like seasons and stuff. Like I know
I thought
Peaky
you were
Blinders
like,
has
I know how
5.
many seasons Prison Break has, so I'm like, yeah, sure. And he's like, Peaky Blinders. I'm like, wait a second. We talked about Peaky Blinders.
You talked about it.
We talked about it, and now I'm interested in seeing
So
it. But like,
one thing I've learned about Dave over the years, Dave talks to the point where he just doesn't stop.
Yes.
And he's going to basically give dialogue for dialogue on this show if given the opportunity.
if only he
yes.
was like that in our D&D session.
Oh, shots
I'm
fired.
like that every once in a while.
He's quiet and he mutes himself, and then I forget he's there, and we're talking, and then he mystically chimes in. He's like, "Hey, can do you think we can look at this?" And then he mutes himself immediately.
You know what show I've been watching? You know what show I've been watching that's really good?
What?
Which you guys need to watch?
What?
Peacemaker.
I don't have HBO Max.
I keep telling you could log into my HBO
keep
Max.
forgetting
It
that you're
is
gonna let me use
it is
HBO
an
Max.
excellent. It's actually my brother's HBO Max, but it's an excellent show. It stars John Cena. It plays off of the last Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
Which I still have yet to watch.
You need to watch
I-
it.
I
It's
rented
not
that.
it's not great, but
that's-
it's good. I happen to like it. Okay. I think it's a good show. Mm-hmm. There's more if you want to pour yourself some.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Anyway,
What were you saying about the Suicide Squad?
so yeah, it's a good movie. I think you should definitely watch it, and then watch Peacemaker. Peacemaker is hysterical. All right, John Cena is absolutely hilarious. If given the opportunity to watch it, if what I should do is pull up the intro because everybody talks about like the intro of the show. I can see that Jerry wants to say something in some weird voice right now, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I
Okay.
was speaking normally the entire time.
okay. So I should show you because everybody's talking about how hysterical just the intro is because the director and writer James Gunn,
Yeah.
who what the hell did he do? He did Guardians of the Galaxy. He wanted to make an intro. You know how you watch intros for like Netflix shows and other shows and you can skip the intro? He wanted to make one that was so great and just so fun that people did not want to skip it. So I highly recommend it. It's just funny. You know, go ahead. You guys talk. I'm going to bring up the intro. Go ahead.
So do you know how many seasons of Prison Break there are?
No, that's why I asked you. That's why I thought you were going to tell me.
Oh.
I was like,
I-
cool, he knows. Let me ask him.
I thought we were just discussing if we knew how many seasons of each of our shows we had.
I didn't realize that's what you were thinking. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, please.
And then Todd starts bashing me like, oh yeah, Dave's like this, and I'm like, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
you know,
to be
Todd's
fair,
like
like
this,
I yeah, he can be, yeah.
I love Todd. It's okay.
Everybody loves
We're
Todd.
all pieces of shit.
All
in
right,
our
I'm
own
going to
rights.
show you guys this. I'm going to turn the volume up so people can hear it, but you need to watch this.
Okay.
You just have to watch how serious their faces are. It's just... It's just so stupid, but it's hysterical.
What the hell am I watching?
And you see this opening, and like the movie is just so much, or the show rather, is so great. And you learn about all these characters. All the people in this are characters throughout the show, and you see them multiple times. It's really great. They're both enamored right now.
Ha. It's so dumb, it's entertaining.
What's great is everybody has a serious, straight face about this.
Yeah.
That's what everybody talks about.
Huh.
Just how wonderful this is because like it's so silly.
And a fucking bald eagle at the end.
Yeah, you learn about that. But
Isn't that his sidekick?
that's his pet
I
Eagly.
saw that in a commercial.
That's his pet Eagly.
Eagly?
Eagly.
Is that the name of the eagle?
Oh yeah, Eagly.
Eagly.
You're fucking shitting me.
I shit you not, sir.
What?
You shit me not?
I shit
Eagly.
you not.
Eagly.
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 Yeah.
Eagly.
So once again, I highly recommend checking the show out. I will
Send me
let
the-
you.
Send me the info.
I will
I'll
give you
look it
the
up.
login information. My brother won't have a problem with that. I've given Dave the login information. So,
That's how I watched.
Something third.
Yeah, that's actually how I watched
Godzilla movies.
versus Kong.
I still
Yeah.
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
What in the fuck?
I know
man?
what happens, but I still haven't seen it.
2 monsters fight.
3
Three
monsters.
monsters fight.
7 monsters fight.
Fuck you.
15 monsters fight.
I'll fight you.
You don't want any of this.
You don't want the smoke, man.
No.
Anyway,
Like the seriousness, I thought it was like more joke.
It was a joke, but I knew the minute I started saying something, he was going to start pressing buttons. I watched it in his fucking eyes. I was staring him down. No, because every time I opened my mouth more, his finger fucking twitched. He was getting fucking twitchy.
that was for a different reason. Anyway,
That concerns me a little bit, but I'm not gonna ask any questions.
Might
please.
want to go to the doctor, get that checked out.
absolutely.
And then you can catch these fucking hands.
You don't want the smoke, man.
Fuck is happening right now? All right. Anyway, so we talked about
that you like a spatter monkey.
shows that we've watched. Any movies? Because Jerry, you actually asked that question. What movies have you guys watched lately?
I mean, I just saw Eternals.
Okay, what did you think of Eternals? Did you watch Eternals?
I have not yet.
All right.
I won't spoil anything.
I've heard like mixed reviews, so I don't even know if I'm going to. I probably will just
because it's an MCU movie. You
Yeah.
absolutely need to.
Yeah.
They're bad. They like, to be fair, the beginners, the people that were bashing it at the beginning, completely wrong. Like it's a good movie. It's not. You have to remember, it's not Far From Home level. It's not Infinity War.
Right.
It's not.
it's kind of like reboot, like starting from scratch.
Like if you're gonna go
Like-
with the MCU movies that have come out from best to bottom,
Mm-hmm.
it's Far From Home, then it's Shang-Chi, then it's Eternals, then it's fucking the Black Widow. I didn't hate the Black Widow, but all the other three movies that have come out so far are definitely better.
I would say Black Widow's better than Eternals.
I hate to say it, but like knowing the lore like I do, they did it right. They did it right.
I mean,
It's
I'm
a
not
great
saying they didn't. I liked Eternals. I happen to really like Black Widow better.
I'm not like. Here's the thing. I'm not bashing it. I thought Black Widow was a good movie. I don't know what people are talking about when they're saying it wasn't.
Right.
It was legitimately. It was a good movie. It was a good send off for Black Widow.
Yeah.
But the whole like Eternals it was a bit better for me.
Okay. I mean, look,
going based off of what you were saying, like I can't really compare the two, right? But I do like that her story arc ends with like her kind of feeling like she was fully redeemed, right? And then it's at this point, should we say spoilers for Black Widow?
It's been a year.
it's been a while.
I
and-
mean,
No, it hasn't been a year yet. Didn't it
and
come out
and
in,
if you
like,
go
November?
and yeah, but if you go and you if you know the MCU, you know that she, spoiler alert, dies in Endgame,
yeah.
which we will argue about this another day. I maintain she is still alive.
Because
Oh my God, we'll
the
talk
going
about
back in time
theories.
thing.
Where
We'll talk about theories in another.
We'll
fucking
talk about
video.
theories in another time.
You don't just get a fucking
But-
refund of a person.
But
Yeah, that's
We've
not how
talked
that
about.
works.
Now I'm getting heated because you brought this up again.
all right, we'll talk about this another time. But we all know that she
Funds.
does die in Endgame, so we know that post Endgame.
Well, we can also make a solid argument.
I swear to you, we will talk about theories another day.
We could do a
fact,
whole episode on
You
theories.
saw it in my
I
eyes.
saw it in your goddamn eyes. Shut the hell up.
We'll talk about theories another day. We'll bring my brother on. We'll bring somebody else on. We'll talk theories about comics,
we'll just-
movies, and
Can
whatever.
I just say, like,
No, don't do it.
Don't.
If he jumps across the
I was just-
room,
I was just
I will
gonna
prove to
repeat
you,
what
I
you-
will get to you before you get to that door.
I was just going to repeat what you said in terms of you can't get a refund for a soul.
oh God, Dean,
That's
don't
it.
do it.
I will give you a pass because you are on my side.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway, but
I knew what I was doing.
I liked Black Widow. I liked that they gave, I liked that they gave the background on Dreykov's daughter. You know, because Loki mentions that in Avengers, and for those that now I'm not a comic book person, so I don't know that backstory, but I like that it gave the backstory post.
And we got to see all like her
Right.
quote unquote family, right?
Right. And it takes
May
place.
not have been like her real family, but
Right.
it was the closest
Well,
thing she ever had until
spoilers,
yeah.
but it takes place between Civil War and Infinity War. So
I'm horrible at spoilers today. I don't know.
you
what
really,
else.
I'm just going to tell you to stop talking, man. Jesus.
And You need to like tone it down. You're at like a 9. We need you at like a solid 2.
I don't know if I have 2 in me.
I can just mute his
I can
microphone.
get you to a 0 if you'd like. And I don't mean in talking. I mean in fucking spoilers.
But
Okay.
no, that's the deal with Black Widow. I like that it gives that background while simultaneously taking place in the current timeline of the MC. Well, when it's made, it's post Endgame, but it takes place during the correct MCU timeline, and then if you watch the end credits, it does take place after Endgame.
Yeah.
But it leads into other things, which is great.
It opened the story up.
It
Yeah.
opened the story, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. Eternals, while it's
Well,
very good,
It was like a completely separate story arc.
right?
Right.
Okay, not
It's
I mean,
like
it
a
was, but it
sideline
wasn't.
story.
It's
Like, that's what it was supposed to be.
No, and I get
it's
that.
Supposed to be it's supposed to be for a new phase.
Mm-hmm.
The Eternals it's supposed to set up for something a little larger, involving more people.
No, and I get that.
That's why I liked it.
I can respect that.
Well, Black Widow was a fantastic send off for her.
Mm-hmm.
Can we all just say agree we're gonna miss the fuck out of Robert Downey Jr.?
Oh, he's not gone.
He's
He's
I mean,
not gone. He's going to see how much money he's losing out on the MCU.
I feel like he might come back.
But
So here's the thing. I feel like he's gonna come back for flashback scenes.
That's also fair.
Like Spider-Man flashback scenes that have never been seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll play Tony Stark. I don't think he'll play Iron Man. I think he'll play Tony Stark.
either that or maybe as a pseudo Jarvis.
I was gonna say they could
could just do
Ironheart
voiceover.
in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know who Ironheart is?
No, he doesn't.
I've
There's no
heard
fu-
the name, but I'm really not familiar.
She was a successor to Iron Man in the comic books at one point. Basically, Tony had died, but he basically copied himself and put himself into it,
Like his
into AI.
consciousness, yeah.
It wasn't really his consciousness, but it was more like a copy of himself.
Yeah.
Because if you put your consciousness into something, that means your soul would technically go with, but he's dead.
Yeah.
His AI knows he's dead.
Just like that.
Well, I can't remember her name, but she had built an Iron Man suit, but it was missing a functional AI to help operate it.
Right.
And that's when I can't remember who did it. It was either Pepper or Happy gave her the Tony AI, and she became Ironheart. I'm probably messing up a ton of it because I haven't read the comic in a very long time. But yeah, that did happen.
Meat and potatoes, basically.
Right. Right.
We may have little bits of the story kind of off.
I'm not going to
yeah.
say that I know 100% of everything. So if you try to come at me saying I don't know 100% of everything,
Well,
I will shank you
so
They'll bring the hands.
in the butt
my brother.
with a knife.
Wow, that got really dark really fast.
You can't get away from me.
Anyway, so when we want to talk backstory more so, I will bring my brother on. What do you want? Which one do you want? Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Good man.
Wow.
Good man. Good man. That was
solid.
impressive.
I know what I'm doing.
But yeah, when we want to talk more backstory, I can bring my brother on. He spends a good amount of his time doing research and everything, and learning more about.
Oh,
Jerry's mixing energy drink flavors. This is going to get interesting.
really?
Okay.
I'm kind of curious.
He created an energy drink sangria. Mix it up. All right. Anyway, but I can agree, in terms of the rest of your top your rankings, No Way Home, definitely up there.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
It's the best so far.
No Way Home and Shang-Chi were like right there with each other. They were so good.
You see, I want to see Multiverse of Madness
I'm so
because
excited for that.
that is going to place in either second or third.
Yeah.
Like, because Shang-Chi was amazing.
Oh yeah.
I find myself still quoting Far From Home on a daily basis.
Oh yeah. See, so my rank would be like Far From Home is 1, Shang-Chi is like 1B.
I mean, I'm super pumped about that end credit scene.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like.
It sets you up for multiverse.
Yes, but like, favorite character, favorite actor that has played that character. I don't want to give away spoilers anymore, like, because I've done the thing already.
Oh no, that's
so.
I completely no, because there's
it's still fairly new. I
Right.
think like
it's still in theaters.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's coming. It should be coming out soon
Yeah.
though on DVD. I will be buying that shit.
Oh, I will be buying like the whole fucking thing at that point.
Yeah.
But like, there's a post credit scene that I want to fucking talk about insanely about, and I'm so mad about it. But like,
I don't remember Shang-Chi's end credits.
I don't remember either. I've only seen No Way Home once. I've only seen Shang-Chi
that's
once.
been out for a while. I can tell you a little bit of it if you want.
I mean, you're good to do that. I need to go back and watch it a second time.
Wasn't that? Did it involve like WandaVision? The WandaVision or no?
It had Brie Larson and Wong, and I think it had like a couple of.
Yes.
But they were
Captain Marvel.
They had scanned the they'd scanned the rings, and they're like, this is old. This
Yeah.
is alien technology. This is very old.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they were sending out a signal, but to what they weren't sure.
Right.
But it was coming.
Oh, was that the connection to the Eternals, or no?
You see, there's a theory with that, but we're not talking theories today.
But
Oh yeah.
one thing, quick side note, talking about it, and I missed this, and I have to go back and watch it. But Chris, our rep, pointed this out to me. If you watch if you haven't seen Eternals, I'm going to give you a spoiler now.
Okay.
But Jerry, I don't know if you picked up on this. One of the post-credit scenes, which Chris pointed out to me, and I need to go back and watch this, shows a sword.
Yeah.
Blade.
No.
Or
you want it,
black.
I know exactly what it is. Do you want to know? Do
Okay.
you care?
No.
That sword is the ebony blade. It's for a character called the
Black Knight. Yeah.
The character,
Okay.
the character who the guy that I can't remember the names right now, but the female, the main protagonist, the one that she was dating, the human.
Right.
That guy is actually the Black Knight. His I don't think he becomes the Black Knight in that yet because it just shows the blade. But in comic books, that's literally the guy's. That's the Black Knight.
Okay.
Now, if you listen to that scene, you hear something in the back. You hear a guy in the background just as the guy's about to touch
Right,
the sword.
that's what
Are you sure you want to be doing that? That is actually the actor who plays Blade. That's actually his voice. The new one.
Okay, so that guy is Blade. So the sword itself is not Blade's.
Yeah.
But so maybe that's what he was pointing out to me.
That's
very
the voice
possible.
that stops Will from touching the ebony blade that's the new voice. That's the new actor for Blade.
Mahershala Ali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
So are we getting
Yeah.
a potential new Blade?
Oh,
You don't know about that?
Oh,
They've
we're
already-
absolutely
they've already
getting a new
revealed
Blade.
that. We are.
Okay.
We're
I have
absolutely getting a new Blade.
Yeah.
I've been doing the head in the sand, like hermiting really hard.
Be careful because if you get that in the hole, that's a problem.
Don't get
that's
sand
gonna
in your
sting.
pee-hole or else you're gonna feel bad.
I don't even remember what it was that I said that.
You got your head in the sand. Dave's a little slow on the uptake today. He woke up late and
we're lucky I have as much energy as I do right now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what did you?
Oh God.
Combination better?
Oh God.
what? How are you just gonna get up and walk around middle of the podcast and then shove your ass in my face like he is? What the hell is happening right now? We're making energy drink sangria. Okay. Well, I guess I'm doing this. I get the bitch end of this. That's nice. Thank you. I only paid for the drinks, but I get the bitch end.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I hate you both. Anyway,
Blue raspberry and sour watermelon. Come on, try it. You
I found these
right now.
I found these energy drinks yesterday, and the brand is Ghost Energy Drink. I've never heard of it myself. There's 0 sugar in it. I will say that. That's kind of cool. But they have 3 flavors. Well, they have multiple flavors. The 3 that I bought, one is sour watermelon. It's Warheads, like the candy Warheads sour watermelon. One is Sour Patch Kids blue raspberry. The other one is orange cream. So we've tried all 3 of these. We tried them all before the podcast started today. And yeah,
Unanimously, the orange cream one.
Orange cream was the best. So orange cream was the best, and then Jerry decided to mix the
This is
blue
the
raspberry and
best.
watermelon.
Ooh.
It does have good flavor to it.
Oh,
It's good.
that's good.
It has good flavor. Not gonna lie. So
Makes my
anyway,
tongue
gentlemen, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Let's raise our glasses, do a quick cheers.
Yeah.
One more time.
2 friends found, lost, and brought together.
All
May we
right.
all
F is for
drink,
friends
have
that
donuts,
do
and
stuff
be merry.
together.
All right, I am going to stop it before he starts singing SpongeBob.
U is for you and me.
And it's for anywhere,
No.
anytime at all. No.
Down here in the deep blue sea.
We will see you next week on the Get That Out of Your Mouth podcast.